A Los Angeles native, Jeanne received her classical ballet training from West Side Ballet, the San Francisco Ballet School, American Ballet Theater School, and Miami City Ballet School. In 2002, she joined the Sacramento Ballet, quickly garnering soloist roles in ballets such as Stars and Stripes, The Nutcracker, and Romeo and Juliet. Now a professional teacher at dance academies across the Sacramento area, Jeanne shares her lifelong love of dance with the new generation.
When I was about 10, she asked me just for fun, what do you think you want to be when you grow up? And I said, I want to be a ballerina. But if that doesn't work, I guess I'll be a doctor. My mom put me in classes because she had enjoyed it as a kid. She just certainly didn't expect me, she didn't have expectations about what I would do with it, but she just thought I would have fun. And at first, she was afraid I would quit when my friends did, and I said, no, I want to stay. And I just loved it. I loved the music, I loved the pretend, I loved moving around. I've always loved moving around to music. There's this terribly embarrassing video of me when I was about 3 years old in Wisconsin at my great-grandparents' house, marching around to polka music. But I was on the beat, so that was good.
As of junior and senior year of high school, Jeanne knew she wanted to dance professionally. At the point of her graduation, Jeanne already had a job lined up and hadn't applied to one college, while all her friends were heading off to school. Jeanne, then only 18 years old, moved from Southern to Northern California to join the Sacramento Ballet and begin her dance career.
It was scary. I moved to a new city. I moved over 300 miles from home in an apartment with another dancer, and I had a job, which was kind of scary. All of a sudden, all these things that I'd normally been expected to do, you could be asked to leave if you didn't do them, and that was a different level of stakes. You know, whereas if you're at the studio and you don't meet the expectations, okay, you don't get the part you want, or you try harder next time, or whatever, but you're the one paying tuition, and so you're coming to learn. When it's a job, someone's paying you to do those things, and so stakes are a little higher.
While with the Sacramento Ballet, Jeanne was given the opportunity to teach alongside her peers. As her career progressed, Jeanne found teaching to be extremely rewarding and continues to teach at several studios in the Sacramento area.
My first teaching job, I was very fortunate in that my teacher, Yvonne Mounsey, she was one of Balanchine's first New York City Ballet members. She allowed me to start teaching classes here and there when I was still a student, kind of like you guys are able to assist in your classes. And she even let me do a couple of warm-up classes for my peers of my own age group. So by the time I moved to Sacramento and we started giving classes as a company, which was a new thing when I got here, I had already had lots of teaching experience from that, so I felt very fortunate. I was already teaching when I was about 16.
Palmer shake, side, back, scoop, over and reach.
I love watching you guys find the joy in the things that I found joy in dancing, and finding joy in things that I didn't even know there was joy in. Watching you find those moments of absolute passion while you're moving through the air, and these speeds and turns and jumps is something that you can't replace. You know, it's a feeling that I'm not sure I could describe it, but it's very rewarding to feel the same joy on your faces as I got as a student doing it myself.
All of Jeanne's students know her as a teacher, but many don't know that she is a student herself. After leaving the Sacramento Ballet, she enrolled in American River College's nursing program in hopes of pursuing a new career.
There were other things that I knew I wanted to do, and I wanted to do before I got really old. And when that started nagging at me and I started having my own ideas about things, I knew it was time to move on and move out and try a new adventure. I had certainly accomplished everything that I wanted to. Anything more would have been a bonus, but I certainly didn't leave the company with regrets about, oh, I never got to perform this or that, or yeah, anything like that. School is interesting. School was interesting going back because there's a lot of people who are younger than me by quite a bit. And it's sort of, it would be like if you tried to go back to 5th grade, you know? And you'd be like, come on guys, like move on, when it's not really fair because they haven't had those life experiences. In high school, we were very like, oh, we get fed up with our teachers very easily. Oh, where are they? Oh, why didn't they do this? Oh, why do we have so much homework? I understand now what they're trying to get across. They're trying to help you reach a certain educational goal, just like I'm trying to help you reach a certain dance educational goal.
Within 5 to 10 years, Jeanne hopes to graduate and start a nursing career. Although dance will play a smaller role in her future, she will continue to support the dance community. Until then, Jeanne will remain a ballet teacher and performer, inspiring her students and those around her.
Dancing makes me feel like I can do anything, even when it's not going well. It transports you to a different place in time and space, and it lets you sometimes have control over the world that you can't always have control over because the world happens. And it lets you kind of take a vacation or go on a journey without really going anywhere.